This reading is for Kathy Ann. Kathy, thank you for choosing me to do your reading today. So I pulled your cards, and basically, this is what I'm seeing. For you right now in regards to the situation, it does feel like you're, I guess, having this sense of feeling trapped with things. Everything's still very much up in a limbo. You probably are feeling pretty powerless right about now. But I don't feel like you actually are to the extent that you're feeling that you are. There's no real resolution that has taken place yet, and that alone is going to leave you feeling helpless. But I would just stop feeling that way as best you can. Use some positive thinking and focus more on what you want the outcome to be, more so than the worst case scenarios. Thinking on the worst case scenarios is only going to hold you back and make things a little bit, mentally more difficult for you to handle. And I understand that the process of all this, it's stressful and it's long. It does seem like you have really good resources in place, but it's up to you to kind of manage and use those people and things in a way that's going to serve you best with handling all this. There could be an alternative solution that comes up. It doesn't feel like you fully explored all the options as far as settling things, so be open to things rather than kind of stuck on one possible solution, and the problems that you're seeing with that. Now, as far as other people in the courtroom on this case, it does seem like, somebody is they kind of have this possessive, greedy nature. And I'm not, feeling so much that you're up against a person as much as like an entity. I don't know if you're filing for disability or something along those lines, but the energy feels more aligned with that than like a personal lawsuit. I could be wrong, but that's just how I feel. But whoever this is that you are up against, or a corporation or government, whatever we're dealing with here, it does seem like they're not the type that's inclined to release these funds easily. They love to win their cases. So they don't have a lot of compassion for you or regard to what's important in your life or anybody else's lives for that matter. They're very cold in that regard. Again, I do see that there's just going to be these continued delays with this for a little bit longer. The other side, they view you as kind of, I'll get to that. Let's talk about them. They are actually kind of messy. They talk a good game, but they have very little direction. They're actually more scattered than they appear. So I would say that's going to be in your favor. They're over investing too much energy in one topic in regards to this. And that's actually not going to be very favorable for them, but that's going to work to your advantage as far as getting things settled. Again, now what they think about you, now that I've told you who and how they are, they see you actually as being the flighty one, and that you're just in this hurry to get this done. But they also know that you're determined in this, and that you're not going to easily be taken off course as far as your ability to work towards getting what you want with things. You're not going to quit that easy, and they're aware of that. What they're unaware, though, about you is that you have a lot that's weighing you down, and you don't show that and you don't present that, which that I would say would be a good thing. All that weighing you down is just making this all the more tougher for you to go through and making it seem more dragged out because you just want that closure. I know you understand that this is a temporary situation. So I guess knowing that, that's what's making you more determined to just get the work done to accomplish the goal at the end of it. When this comes to a close, and I promise you this will eventually come to a close, this is going to put you in a place where you're going to be able to plan for your future. in a better way. The energy will be better all around. You know, you'll be in a place of safety and comfort when this comes to an end. And right now things seem very scary and uncomfortable. You know, this was a good time for this to all come about. It seems like the way you went about this, or the way that you are going about this, you're using methods that are tried and tested, you know, models of how to do it. So that's helped you. That's going to lead to your success with things. You know, while you're going through this, just go with the flow, embrace whatever changes and modifications to things that come along. Just try not to resist them any more than you have to. It's gonna work out, but it might be a different amount in the end, but it will be an okay amount. I just wouldn't put up too huge of a resistance with things to drag it out even farther and even farther. But make sure that, you know, it still is in your favor, which I feel, you know, it will be. Just keep sticking to your plan that you have in place as far as how to proceed. You know, things might not come quickly and there's going to be these delays, but don't make any changes to how you personally are handling things while still being open to whatever compromises you need to make. I hope that makes sense. Again, I know these things, they can be really long and they could be really boring the longer they drag out. So I guess what, you know, I really want you to know and understand that when this outcome happens and the day you no longer have to go through this, what's going to be agreed on is really going to help you to let loose a lot of this emotional stress that you're feeling and all this baggage and worry that you're carrying. It's going to open up the door for a fresh start for you. You're going to turn over a new leaf with things. And there's going to be this sense of closure that this chapter of your life that's stressful to go through is finally over. I do feel that this settlement at the end, it's going to be a positive and a good one for you. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Please keep me updated on how things go. And if you enjoyed your reading, please leave me a review. I would absolutely love that. And I will talk to you soon.